This is a video of my GIMX setup done with a Raspberry Pi with an auto start image, courtesy of Waveform on the GIMX forums. Essentially what my setup has here is it's got a USB hub that's got the GIMX DIY adapter. I haven't decided how I want to fashion a casing for that, but it works fine the way it is. I'm using a Teensy board. And then I've also got the PlayStation 4 controller connected to it. What I do is I connect that USB hub to one of the ports on my Raspberry Pi B. It's an older B model, 700 megahertz, 256 megabytes of RAM. Then what I also have is I have another USB hub, and that one I've got a micro USB that I connect the power to the Pi with. And then I take the other GIMX adapter, or the other end of the GIMX adapter, and I plug that in to the USB port. This USB hub is then connected to one USB port on my PlayStation 4, and then the wheel I just plug into the other free USB port on the Raspberry Pi. I could put that in the hub, but it just gets connected the way it is. Now with this, again, I'm just using one USB port to power and communicate with the Pi. And all I have to do is turn on the PlayStation. Once its USB port kicks on, the Pi will get power. I'll get an initial calibration. That's basically the Pi recognizing that the wheel's connected to it. Then after about 45 seconds, wait for it. I get another calibration, and this is the actual GIMX software booting up. Then when this happens, I can actually use the leftmost red button on the G27. That's the equivalent to the PlayStation button. And then I can log into my PS4. We'll try this out with project cars. Again, I can do all my navigating with the G27 because the GIMX software makes the PS4 thinks that it's basically a G29. I can again control everything right from the G27. The buttons basically are the red buttons are the PlayStation button, the share button, the start button. I don't remember what this button does. Everything else is kind of self-explanatory. The buttons on the wheel have L2, R2, L3, R3, and two other buttons that I don't remember off the top of my head. But and excuse my crap driving, because this video is not about my ability to drive. I'm not a Let's Player. This is just showing that the DIY adapter actually functions properly and can be run off of one USB port using a Raspberry Pi with auto start. Again, I can do navigating with the G27. Yeah, sorry about my crap shifting also. Steering. I told you to be bad, but that's just because I'm being recorded, so you know how it works. Again, I can pause. I've got the share button. Again, I don't remember what the red button on the side or any of the other buttons do, but I can navigate around using the G27 buttons. We'll just say we're done with this session because obviously I'm not doing very good. And oh, sorry, wrong button. I can navigate up, power off the PS4 all from the wheel. So basically with this setup I could just power on, use the setup, and power off with the wheel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button, that like button, show your support. Thanks. Sorry if the video's crap, this is my first video, but thanks for watching anyway. Yeah, well, I kind of forgot to put my shifter. I forgot to secure my shifter